Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and today we are taking a look at a little city builder called Ixion. I think that's how you say it, Ixion. I don't know a whole lot about this game. I haven't played it yet. I do know that it is a city builder, and you are on a space station, and I believe we have to build around on the inside of a ring, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm not exactly sure what all we're in store for, but I was sent the game, and let's go check it out. So let's see what we got. Let's get it into a new game here. Alright. Little loading screen. See how long this takes to load in. Some loading screens are fast, some take their time. Any second now. There we go. Press the key to continue. Alright. Casido Games, or Casido. I don't know if it's Casido or Casido. Alright, what do we got? European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th. Interesting. Okay, so we got a little spaceship here. Interesting little setup here. Reminds me of the old space shuttle that NASA used to have. I know they didn't have that, that's for sure. I wonder if that would improve launches, having it in an underground silo like that versus being out on, a flat surface outside. Okay. EKP, huh? Ah, there's our station. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Welcome on board, passengers.
Okay, well, there's our ship.
Is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration...
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was playing with the controls there, and I guess when I pause it, it's going to pause that. So we can't pause time or whatever without pausing the narration. So I guess let's finish the narration out.
Your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay. MHA.
I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
Okay.
I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So,
Why is he eating?
your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
I hear greed in their voice. Okay. You're gonna teach me how to do stuff here? Hold on. We've got tutorials. Tutorial views. What do we got? Ixion features 3 different views. The interior view, the exterior view, and the planetary system map. You can switch between these views. The navigation panel located in the bottom right corner. F1, F2, and F3. Okay, next. Camera controls. Yes, I already knew about that. We've been playing with that while people have been talking. What about exterior? Okay, so I can do the same thing. We can rotate around. Planetary system map. We can take a look at that. Gotcha. Buildings. Buildings are the core elements of the station and help you fulfill the crew's needs. They also transform, store, and transport the resources required for maintaining the Tycon station. Buildings have to be constructed. Okay. Resource cost. Constructing a building requires resources. All the buildings cost a varying amount of alloy, and some can also cost electronics. Power consumption. Buildings require a certain amount of power to be active. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter the current level of power consumption. The amount of power available within the Tycon station can be increased. Workers. Activating a building increases the required number of workers within the sector. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintaining station safety. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter how many workers are needed. Actually, hold on. There was some more stuff here, wasn't there? Construction. Yeah, that's probably something we need to learn. Available buildings can be accessed from the internal construction menu. Okay. Buildings can be placed down as long as they do not overlap another building or road. Buildings can be rotated with the R key, and buildings must be connected to a road. This is made possible by having at least one of their access points overlapping a road tile. Gotcha. Buildings can also be dismantled by clicking the corresponding icon accessible from the interior construction menu. Dismantling a building will refund the alloy and electronics cost. Gotcha. Assembly. Building placed. When your building has been placed, the construction process begins. Stockpiles will send resource transporters to deliver the correct amount of alloy and electronics to the construction site. And then an active workshop will send a mech to assemble the building. The bigger the building, the longer it will take to assemble. Each workshop can only construct one building at a time. Okay, roads. Roads can be built and destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons accessible from the interior construction menu. We've got mechs, which are workshops need to be linked to construction sites for the worker mechs to be able to reach them, and then stockpiles need to be connected by the road to an intended site for transporters to be able to remove and drop off resources. Interesting. Okay, take a look at the sectors. We've got resource management. The resource bar at the top of the screen shows resource amounts of the Tycon. The numbers are total resources in all sector, and the bottom number are the current sector's resources. There is a button to the left of the bar that toggles stockpile resource display. Okay, got sector view. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector: population stability, work condition status, power consumption, batteries, and available water. Unlocking sectors, you can gain access to new sectors by manually overriding their lock algorithms. This process comes at a one-time cost in electronics. You also need to have the specified amount of food and alloy delivered to the gateway to support the sector's ongoing needs, as well as ensure you have enough workers available for the sector's primary operations. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demand on the Tycon, raising its overall fragility and thus resulting in a higher hull depletion rate. So the bigger we build, the weaker it becomes. Minimap. Minimap of the Tycon located in the bottom left corner of the screen next to the sector information panel. Okay, you can access each sector quickly by clicking on the sector number on the map. And then battery charges displayed in the intersection of the map. When a sector's battery bar is full, the battery in said sectors are completely charged. Okay. And we got time control. The flow of time can be sped up and stopped. Controls can be found in the bottom right of the screen. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so here is our sector. Yeah, I see what it's showing down there. We've got power. Let's see the outside view of said station. Okay. And then the solar system or planetary system map, whatever they call it. Waiting for a science ship. Okay. Okay. Well, so far everything seems pretty straightforward. What does it want me to do? Like, what is my goal? Build a workshop. All right. So internal construction, workshop, one workshop. So where do I connect the workshop at? Like in here, maybe. All right. I'm gonna build a workshop there, and I guess I'm gonna build a path. There we go. Do they just... Oh, no, they keep walking now. Well, I said they keep walking. They disappear, but... It's kind of odd. Alright, so we got that. Build a stockpile. Where is the stockpile located? That would be the stockpile right there, okay. So maybe we build the stockpile up here. Tutorial resources. Let's see. Resources are the components required for construction on board the Tycon. Raw resources. Some resources are raw and must be industrially transformed if they are to be utilized. Iron can be converted into alloy. Carbon can be converted into polymer. Silicon can be converted into electronics. And hydrogen can be converted into power. Ice can be converted into water, and waste can be recycled into other resources. Manufactured resources and science, alloy used for buildings, polymer for spaceships and solar panels, electronics for advanced construction, food to feed the population, cryonic pods used to gain crew members, science points used to research new technologies. Toggle resource HUD. The resource HUD allows you to see the location and quantities of your resource overlaid across the station's buildings. You can bring up the overlay by either holding the Alt key or clicking the button to the left of the resource bar. Okay, and then we've got storage, we've got supplies, and we've got transport. Intersector transport, intersector transport, okay. Alright, well that's kind of interesting. So, let's see, set the stockpile to store alloy. Okay, this is alloy? Yes, it is. Alright, click on the alloy icon above a supply to collect the resources. The alloy icon, so I click here. Building not connected to an active stockpile. Assigned alloy. Okay. Oh, okay, so we're collecting this stuff, yeah? Okay, I understand what's going on, I think. So I click on all of those buildings, they take the alloy that's in those buildings, and they move it over here to the stockpile. And then...
I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay. All right, so that was a lot of talking there. Go ahead and close that. Resolve the event, Communal Dining at the workshop in Sector 1. Tutorial request. The Tycon's crew will communicate with you via data listening system, the DLS. Events, a number of options will be presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew request. All right, answering request. A magnifying glass icon represents a DLS event. These can be exploration events on the planetary system map or crew request from inside the Tycon. Refusing crew request inside the station will affect the crew's trust in your command. Oh. Your actions in response to crew request may affect their trust in you, but be mindful that trying to offer the best outcomes for the population could cause more damage should you fail to deliver on your promises. So it's better to not promise than to promise and fail. Okay. I gotcha. Alright, so we got an event. Let's see. What do we got? Where do we click here? There we go. Alright, Communal Dining. Administrator, Tycon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Nyocan protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew, quarantining or guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as an administrator. Yeah, let's do that. Let's guarantee it, not quarantine it. Quarantining our food supply probably wouldn't work out too well. All right, ensure access to food. All right, in data listening protocol. Okay, so it now wants us to build a mess hall. So let's come in here and let's see, workshop, stockpile. Let's see, what is this? Space, docking bay, factories. That's tech lab, population, infirmary, crew quarters, and then we've got the mess hall. So yeah, let's get the mess hall going. And I kind of feel like, you know what? Let's connect this, and then I'm going to connect a road like so. That way, this little section will connect. I don't know. It might work out. It might not work out. It might be horrible. We might have like a completely bad experience by connecting it like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, the little robots are coming and doing their thing. Got our little guys down here working on stuff. What else do we got? We're just waiting for supplies to get here, I guess. Let's read the tutorial. See, people need food to survive. In order to feed your population, you need to have mess halls in your sectors. Mess halls do not create food, but serve it to set amount of crew every 5 cycles. Stockpiles will transfer food to a mess hall to be served to the crew. Food has to be stored in stockpiles like all other resources. Okay. Okay, I think they're building it now. There we go. Okay. Got us a little mess hall built. Now it says build a second stockpile. Alright. So let me go back to maintenance. And here is a stockpile right there. And I'm thinking, I don't know, what am I thinking? I'm thinking we'll just put another stockpile down here, and I'll go ahead and connect that with the little roadways. Okay. Well, so far it seems to be fairly straightforward. You know, build a stockpile, build, the mess hall so we can distribute food. I'm sure at some point we'll have to start growing food, but for right now I think everything's just kind of stockpiled and all that good stuff. Speed things up so we can hurry up and get this built. Alright, a resource stockpile, or a resource has not been selected for the stockpile. Set the stockpile to store food. What is our food? This one? That one is food. Okay, so it looks...
I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Okay, see what Henry has to say.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our faith, don't you see? I am Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even so, they are a small organization. The Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic kinetics. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay, let's go ahead and close that. And let's see, it says click on the food icon above the supply to collect. Where are we collecting food from? Hold on. I'm not, oh, over here. Okay, so we did that. Feed 100 crew with the mess hall. Alright, so we got that going on. Construct a cargo ship in the docking bay. Construct a science ship in the docking bay. Okay, so we've got to construct 2 ships. Let's check out the exploration tutorial. Science ships will allow you to interact with events on the planetary system map. Clicking on points of interest on this map will dispatch a ship to that location. Once it has arrived, clicking the event icon will allow you to instruct the ship's team on how to proceed. Science ships can be built from the docking bay. Okay. Navigation. Science ships collect science points through events, allowing you to advance in the technology tree. Okay. Crippled teams. Losing a ship team member will make the resolution of the event slower and starting new events impossible. In such cases, science ships must be sent back to the Tycon to replenish the crew. Alright, well that makes sense. Okay, so where is our docking bay? This is the docking bay. Okay. So it says, let's see, that's a mining ship, that's a cargo ship, and that is a science ship. So it wants me to build 1 cargo ship, and then it wants me to build 1 science ship. Okay, so we're going to let them do things. And we've got event available. Alright, so quarters. Administrator, some crew members are lacking quarters during human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilizational decay. Do not reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycon. Ensure that all the crew are quartered within 12 cycles. There are more pressing resource needs. Let's go ahead and say we're going to get them done. And then we're going to come down here and provide quarters for crew. Okay, so where is population management? No. We've got to build, and then population, infirmary, crew quarters. Here we go. Alright, so we've got to get some crew quarters going. So I'm going to put in, how many does this supply? Hold on. Up to 15 crew, and we've got to house, what does that say? I can't tell, that says 64 or 84. Okay, well, either way, we got a handful of crew quarters we're going to have to build. So let me go ahead and build at least 2 of them there. That'll start me out with 30. We'll start with that. Crew quarter building. Okay, so we've got 2 crew quarters built. And I would kind of, I don't know, I'm trying to decide on how I'd like to. Building not connected to an active stockpile. Okay, so we need to build a road, is what this is saying. Yeah, build me, you know what, build me a road right there, like so. Okay, so we'll get that going. And let's see, crew quarters. I don't know the best place to put things. I guess one right there and one here. Alright, so we'll build 2 more of them. That should get us up to 60. Now, how do I know what cycle I'm in? 9.8 left, I think. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's another 40 or another 15. And let's get another one built, I guess. I don't know. I guess right here. I think we're going to need one more. And then let's just put another one right up here. Okay, we are at 76 out of 84. And there we go. So our quarters are done. And our people are now housed, if you will. Alright, so it still says to feed 100 crew. We haven't got that done yet. Space exploration, construct the ships. Did we not construct the ships yet? Polymer. Oh, do we not have polymer? Oh, hold on. How do I find Polymer? Let's see, buildings not connected. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab that guy. Supply medium. That is just metal. Ah, here we go. Polymer's right here. Okay. Why it's not... Okay, that's weird. Why is it not letting me... Building not connected to an active... Oh, we've got to build another stockpile. That's what it's at saying. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm not used to games that have all these individualized stockpiles. I'm used to having ones that, you know, build one stockpile that does several things. So, okay, I got you. I got you. Let's go ahead and get that, and then we're going to go ahead and do the polymer. And then we're going to be able to harvest this, well, once it's built. Almost there. Yeah, there we go. Is it... Why is it not connected? Hold on. Building must be connected to an active stockpile. Are we not connected? Requires resources. Yeah, we should have... Yeah, we've got resources. Why is it not building? Or is it because we're building over here? Well, no, that's... Stores up to 100 units of a single resource. Okay. Oh, it only has one set of arrows. I gotcha. Okay, oopsie. I did not realize. I thought it had arrows on both sides of it. My bad. Okay, so we've got to build our road around this thing, which it's a little wasteful, but okay. Well, it is what it is. There's not a whole lot we can do with that right now, so... Alright, so that is good. They are now bringing stuff to it. Gotcha. Gotcha. So we'll do that, and then... we probably ought to build some more roads to connect stuff, so let's do that. I'm going to build a road up here. And we'll do that. That ought to connect us to most stuff. Alright, we've got polymer going in there. We've got polymer from here. All of that's good. We'll start building this here probably pretty soon. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're starting to build the ships. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha. And that little ship is getting constructed. Okay, and that ship gets sent out. Okay. So what do we got? Fleet management. We now have the Sampo, which is a cargo ship. Okay. Let's see. Tutorial population. Order the cargo ship to retrieve food via the fleet management window. Fleet management. Okay, we want food. Yeah, do that. Okay, is that all I have to do? Construct a science ship. Alright, so that's the next thing we're doing is we're constructing the science ship, which they're getting that sent off right now. While we're doing that, let's catch up on population. Let's see, there are the crew of the Tycon are represented by this icon. Living conditions of the crew directly impact stability. The more people that are on the station, the more hope your crew will have for the future. However, growing numbers will scale up resource needs. Make sure you're always a step ahead. The Tycon's crew is split into two different types, workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station facilities. People need food to survive. The crew will eat at set intervals with meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. If they are not provided with food at this time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population will progressively die. To prevent crew starvation, make sure a sector has enough food being brought to its respective halls or mess halls. The primary cause of instability of the station is homelessness. Make sure that crew members have quarters to live in. Okay. Okay. Well, we're almost there with our little science ship. Alright, science ship is going out. Or no, that was the cargo ship, wasn't it? Let's see, resolve the moon event on the planetary system map. So that would be to go here. And resolve the moon event, waiting for a science ship. Moon, summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and can be used to restore power. Waiting for a science ship. Okay, so how does one fleet? Fleet management, that's the Sampo. How do I go to the rat? Okay, so how do I get to the rat? Is that the rat? Avoided, let's see. Yeah, but how do I send it over there? Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, so all we're doing now is sending that ship over. Well, that's cool. Alright, guys, well, I think we're going to go ahead and end it right here, and we'll figure out what we're going to do beyond this right there, but I think we're going to go ahead and stop where we're at. But that's going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, I'd like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.